Hey, welcome to episode 2 about talent management. Today we're going really deep into the practical advice about how to get started. So most people think the hardest part of talent management is finding brand deals, and it's really not. The hardest part is choosing who you work with. This single decision quietly determines everything downstream: your workload, your reputation, your income, and whether this feels like a real business or just a constant source of stress. Most new managers get this wrong because they choose creators emotionally instead of operationally. They choose based on follower count, vibes, potential, or based on how excited they feel in the moment. Now, that's how you end up managing creators you can't actually manage. So in this episode, we're going to talk about how to choose creators properly, not aspirationally, not optimistically, but realistically. Let's start with the most common mistake. New managers massively overvalue audience size. They see someone with 100,000 followers and think, if I can just land deals with this person, I'm set. But audience size tells you almost nothing about how manageable someone actually is. I'd rather manage a creator with 12,000 followers who is reliable, clear, and professional than someone with 500,000 followers who misses deadlines, argues about feedback, and treats every brand comment like a personal attack. See, reach gets attention, reliability builds businesses. If you don't internalize that early, you'll learn it the painful way. Here's the first real question you should before you ever sign a creator. Can this person be sold repeatedly without friction? Not once, not on a lucky campaign, but repeatedly. Because talent management is not about landing a single deal and celebrating, it's about running the same motion again and again and again without things breaking. If every campaign feels emotional, custom, or chaotic, you don't have a creator, you have a liability. So let's get practical. There are 3 traits that matter more than anything early on. The first is communication clarity. Can this creator explain what they do in 1 or 2 sentences without rambling? Do they reply to messages within a reasonable time frame? Can they separate feedback from personal identity? Here's a real failure mode I've seen more than once. The brand gives mild feedback, nothing crazy. The creator then spirals, they take it personally, they push back emotionally, and the manager spends hours calming things down. The deal technically might be completed, but the brand never comes back. That's not a content problem, that's a communication one. The second trait is behavioral consistency. Not posting frequency, not aesthetics, but behavior. Do they deliver when they say they will? Do they disappear mid-campaign? Do they suddenly change their mind after agreeing to terms? Brands don't care about excuses, they care about predictability. And predictability comes from the creator, not you. You can't outmanage inconsistency. The third trait is audience coherence. This is where most people understand niche. A niche is not a label like fitness or lifestyle. A niche is a pattern. If I look at a creator's last 20 posts, can I clearly tell who the audience is, why they're there, and what kind of brands make sense? If the content is random, the audience is random. And random audiences are extremely hard to sell clean. Now let's talk about who you should not manage early on. Do not start with creators who constantly negotiate their own deals and ask you just to see what happens. They want every campaign customized from scratch or believe every brand is undervaluing them. These creators might be talented, they might even blow up, but early on they'll cost you more than they earn. Here's the hard truth most people avoid. As a new manager, your job is not to maximize upside, it's to minimize operational downside. You're not building a lottery ticket, you're building a system. And once the system works, then you can take bigger bets. So here's a numeric heuristic that will save you years. Early on, I would rather manage 3 to 5 creators cleanly than 20 creators poorly. 3 to 5 creators lets you learn the mechanics, spot patterns, and build repeatable processes. 20 creators just amplifies chaos that you don't understand yet. A good early stage creator often looks really boring on paper. They show up, they follow instructions, they communicate clearly, they treat brand deals like work, not validation. Those creators might not get hyped online, but they get paid. Now let's talk about alignment, because this breaks more relationships than talent ever will. You and the creator must agree on 3 things: how money is made, how feedback is handled, and how much structure exists. If creator wants total freedom and you want repeatable systems, that relationship will break down. No contract fixes misalignment. I've seen managers try to paper over this with longer agreements, stricter clauses, more rules, and it never works. Alignment beats enforcement every time. Another common mistake is signing creators too fast. People rush because they think if I don't sign them now, someone else will. Now that's scarcity thinking. In reality, if someone is rushing you before you even understand how they operate, that's a red flag. Good creators care about fit, not urgency. Here's a practical test you can run before signing anyone. Give them a fake campaign scenario. Nothing formal, no pressure. Just say, if a brand needed X deliverables by Y date with Z revisions, how would you approach that? Listen carefully. You're not judging creativity, you're judging thinking. Creators who think in steps are manageable, who think in feelings are not. The one test will tell you more than 100 DMs. Now let's talk about scale, because this is where people really get blindsided. Every creator you add increases complexity. It's not linearly, it's exponentially. 5 creators is not 5 times harder to manage than 1, it's closer to 20 times harder. That's why your first few choices matter so much. Bad creators compound chaos, good creators compound leverage. Here's a reframe I want you to lock in. You're not building a roster, you're building a machine. Creators are components of that machine. If one component behaves unpredictably, the entire system slows down. Now, that doesn't make the creator bad, it makes them wrong for your current stage. This is also why so many managers burn out early. They don't fail because they lack hustle, they fail because they built around the wrong inputs. You can't outwork misalignment. So let's lock this in with a simple checklist before you sign any creator. Ask yourself, can they deliver on time without chasing? Can they take feedback without spiraling? Can I sell them repeatedly without stress? Does their audience make sense to a brand immediately? Do they want structure or do they fight it? If you hesitated on more than one of these, walk away, and there will always be more creators. So here's the takeaway. Stop asking, is this creator talented? Start asking, can this creator fit into a repeatable system without constant friction? If the answer is no, it doesn't matter how big their audience is. In the next episode, we're moving to another side of the equation. We're going to talk about how brand deals actually get found. Not the fantasy version, but the real mechanics behind deal flow. Because once you have the right creators, opportunity becomes the bottleneck. And that's a completely different problem to solve. I'm Rahul, I'm the founder of Career24, and I'll see you in the next episode.